Hello and welcome to today's recording of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. We're actually going to finish the Freedom Cry DLC on today, the 57th day of our 100th day marathon towards Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And as most of you know, Gamescom is this week. And a few small things that, well, I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched any of it yet. So I know there's a couple trailers and a few interviews out, but I've already done that. There we go. Thank you. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it, but because I haven't seen it. So we'll wait until I see a little bit more, until I actually watch it, to talk about what's been going on in Gamescom. So I guess you could say I'm a little bit behind the times on that one. But other than that, here we are. We're going to finish up Freedom Cry. We're going to free some slaves. We're going to kill some slavers. And have a little bit of fun.
Un esclave s'est échappé. Qui a laissé faire ça?
Well, that didn't go well. Guess you just have to kill him.
I can't speak much more.
You're welcome.
Get over here and see what's going on. And if you are curious, yes, we will have a bit of history today, and it will be about Governor Pierre Marquis de Fayet. But we're not going to talk about him until a little bit later, when he actually gets spoken about, and we see him. So we'll see where we go. There we go. Open the cage. Stuff over here.
You deserve nothing less.
Rope darts. That guy shouldn't have had a rope dart. That's ridiculous for him to have a rope dart. Where are we at it? Up there. So it looks like we're going to be talking to Miss Josephine. I realized he put his sugarcane machete into his hip. Oh, here we go.
Monsieur Adéwalé, the Mayon cause has made an ally of you. Augustin speaks highly of your help.
I do not know how much longer I'll be able to continue, but the Maroons are outstanding warriors. Augustin has provided me with everything I might need to get by until I return to my brothers.
I believe you owe me a parcel then.
Let me hold it a while longer, for safekeeping.
You are not a man of your word.
My word was perhaps. It stands.
How little you must think of me.
On the contrary, you have maintained your freedom among the French by the deft handling of your indispensable business. I respect you highly, but would be a fool to trust anyone so clever so soon.
What a keen eye and sweet tongue you have. Since you cannot provide me with the one thing I truly desire, I hope to compel you to demonstrate some respect by some other means.
I would consider it.
I need a careful and observant man to investigate the gouverneur. I must know what distracts him, and why he enforces the Code Noir ever more strictly. The lives of the slaves depend on it.
I share your curiosity. I'll pay you this favor for the slaves.
Perhaps there is some honor in you yet. You will need a disguise. Please, change into these.
One of the things I enjoy from older games.
A slave's rags. What do you mean by this indignity? Do you mean to see me recaptured?
Indignity? Do you hold your enslaved brothers in such low esteem?
Do you hold any man in high esteem? Or are we all pawns to you?
You should be so lucky. There is no trick. It is only that, well, the Gouverneur de Fayet will host a soirée soon. And imagine, I am not invited. The excess of the occasion calls for an abundance of supplies to be delivered to his mansion. That's where you come in. With your crate, you will blend in with the men delivering the goods. Once on the grounds, you can spy on the good gouverneur.
Will the overseers not notice one man extra? Or are you simply unconcerned for my well-being?
I've never met an overseer who could tell two slaves apart. Nevertheless, be careful. I sense you are as bright as you are strong. You will figure it out.
Yes, ma'am.
Here they come. Join the line. Be careful.
What's going on back there? Fall in line!
Who are you? A friend.
So one thing I find
This
interesting
is a joke to you.
is that the older games, well, most older games, and you saw it when they were holding off paper and clothes and things that should be kind of like floppy, rigid, and
Another
stiff.
fit for the
It
baby.
just
You are
kind of
too
funny.
complacent.
Sign of older games, I guess.
Excellent. Put the crates down there, cher messieurs. All right, enough socializing. Back to work. Grounds must be fit for a king when my guests arrive. Lazy bastards. Both of them should be whipped. I'm a prince, you realize? I'm a prince for putting up with it.
That sounds like it was Governor Fayet.
What good is complaining?
I will remember you said that.
Quiet now.
Friend, does the guard change often?
As often as night moves today.
Thank you.
If you are a friend, prove it, blah.
funny that, as you can see, like my head's barely covering it here, but I'm hitting the wrong button here. Shows that I have a blunderbuss, but I have 0 ammunition for it. Where is Adéwalé hiding the blunderbuss?
I hate the night
Like,
shift.
really?
I've been assigned to it 3 times. Pray that doesn't happen to me. At that rate,
wonder
you will be
if
stuck
I
here
knew.
forever. I used to think the governor's mansion would be interesting at least.
Oh, that didn't go at all. That didn't go at all. Oops. Alright. Well, I thought about going that way. But I don't see that working. Oh, I don't see this working either. That went better than I anticipated. I didn't even see the guy went off to do the alarm bell. Alright, so how are we gonna do this properly? Of course, come around and take this guy out. This one's an easy one. I wonder if I can come up. He was supposed to pick him up. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take it. Alright, so now that I'm not so frustrated about what's going on, let's talk about Governor Pierre, Marquis de Fayet. Not much, of course, is known about him. About the life of the Marquis de Fayet.
The expedition will cost more than our initial calculations suggested.
I heard you gave Bastian's girl a jewel worth more than half the fleet. Does this account for the missing funds?
Wow. Wow.
The expedition will cost more than our initial calculations suggested.
I heard you gave Bastian's girl a jewel worth more than half the fleet. Does this account for the missing funds?
What I do with my purse is my own business.
What happened to the funds I released last month?
But the science of navigation is expensive.
I dare say it is. If you measure every fathom in perfume and silk.
If no suitable Spanish vessel is available, could we not use a French ship?
Are you trying to start a war? The treaty between our nations is fragile. We cannot afford any suspicion of smuggling.
Your name will go down in history. Your name will go down in history with mine if you supply the funds and the ship.
Thank you for the offer, but I have an expensive collection.
The volume of slaves you import, I'd have thought you'd have gold to spare.
Even free labor is not free, my friend. Slaves are expensive to replace. The poor beasts expire before they can reproduce.
Even your slave ships would benefit from improved navigation. Fewer accidents.
Now that is interesting.
Alright. You got nothing to cut that with, bro. Alright, so, Pierre Marquis de Fayet. Not much is known about the life of Pierre. He would be named by King Louis XV as Governor General of Saint Dominique in July 1732, following the death of Marquis de Vianney in February of 1732. Is that the guy I was supposed to kill? I wish I'd mark which one it was supposed to be. Dude, you just used your arm to block a sword strike. That would cut your arm off.
Toi là-bas, halte! Ton compte est bon!
Cut. Alright.
Arrête. Il y a déjà assez dans la tombe.
Hey, reste excellent!
There he is. That one. So now let's free these slaves and then get out of here. Alright, well, if that didn't do it, I'm not gonna get that one. I'm not gonna stress about it. I know I've killed just about every soldier in here. Is the way up and out? No, there is not. Well, maybe. Maybe I can climb up right there. See why there's so many slaves on the run. So, oh, let's cutscene.
Alors, what have you learned?
The governor is overconfident. Despite his guard, I could have ended him with my bare hands. He would have deserved it. What makes you believe you need him?
I keep my friends close, and my enemies closer. Which camp are you in? Will you tell me what you have learned? Who distracts him?
A bold-faced scientist, Godin, hounds the governor for funds. Something about an expedition, navigational secrets.
Why is this the first time I hear of him? Is my whole network turned against me? Does the harbor master think I give him my best girls out of kindness?
Do you wish me to investigate further? I admit, as a man of the sea, the science of navigation intrigues me.
No. Yes. I don't know. As you wish, but leave me, I must think.
So, Pierre would bring legislation to combat increasing numbers of African slaves that would join the Maroon rebels. Finally, he would die in Goave. Probably never say Grove. It's all the way over there. In July 1737 of unknown causes. At the time of his death, he was a former naval commander and a member of the Order of St. Louis. So, that's really all I could find on the Marquis de Fayet. Oh, there's a fast travel port right there. What do you know?
Bastien, I fear we lost you to the bitterness of depression.
Never. Those arrogant men cannot cut me out of my own network. The cost is too great for the slaves.
And for your pride.
What does it matter? So long as I work for their freedom.
Whatever has inspired it, I'm glad to hear the fight back in your voice. How can I help?
The scientist, Godin. What is his full purpose here? Can you find that out?
Whatever secrets he carries, I will uncover.
Start with the harbor master. He sees everyone who comes and goes. He should have kept me informed.
Uh-oh, something tells me she's gonna be a vengeful lady. Port-au-Prince, Henson, and Barks. I wonder if that's a real place. Like, still a real place, or if it ever was one.
Look on any rumors that may have begun to spread. Worth your money, gentlemen. Good-looking group.
I owe you much, stranger.
Trust in yourself.
Sauvage.
Harbor Master Eavesdropper. Let's get upstairs.
Fiche le camp, bouseux. Va, et vite.
Tiens-toi, ou je t'envoie au purgatoire. Tu es fait, vermine. Tu nous sèmeras.
Gouverneur de Fayet request that Monsieur Godin's geodesic expedition.
Well, I didn't see him there. Goodness. It's funny to me, my shirt is actually supposed to be yellow. Shouldn't be picking up any of the green.
Seulement. Fiche le. Désolé, Gouverneur de Fayet request that Monsieur Godin's geodesic expedition be equipped with every resource it demands. The first need is rather unusual.
No idea how he saw me.
On a perdu
All
son
right.
tour.
The first need is rather unusual. Monsieur Godin requires, for reasons of scientific record keeping, 3 literate slaves.
Who would have taught them? The Code Noir prohibits.
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately. there is a reward.
But what will they do?
Take notes, I suppose?
Can none of the French scientists take notes?
Not if they're to carry equipment at the same time.
Huh. Interesting.
You've endured enough.
I don't know why I'm going on with that here. But I guess it is what it is. He is brutal with that thing. And then that guy's just like, nope, nope, not getting into it until you steal his letter.
Once the circumference of the Earth is known, we may navigate more precisely and better anticipate the position of the enemy. We will require fewer ships because we will lose fewer ships. Our cannons will aim true, and commercially, well, you know how it is with pirates and slave ships. We can put an end to nonsense by supporting this expedition. Signed, Gouverneur de Fayet. There is much at stake here.
Yeah, maybe you should run. Oh boy, up to the boat.
Gouverneur de Fayet has
Over here on the ship for.
That pouch must be important. Spain continues to insist the expedition wait for a Spanish ship. But we are allies now. Can they not be persuaded to allow a single French vessel passage in the name of science? We are, after all, allowing Spanish chaperones on board. Signed, Louis Godin. He does not realize the risks of this voyage.
Probably shouldn't have been funnier, as funny to me as it was. But man, oh, it's my whole shirt that's kind of invisible here, and it's a black shirt. I'm almost a floating head. Thought about doing that once. I was doing a recording as a floating head.
I know you. You're the one with the ghost ship? I have a job for you. I sense you're looking for information. Meanwhile, I have information.
And I'm sure you have some condition for giving it.
Yeah. My rival uses slaves to fish 3 times my haul. If they were freed, the slave that is, I would be so relieved. For their health, of course.
Of course. Consider it done.
Hé, là-bas, aïe!
Personne ne passe.
T'as compris maintenant?
Didn't go well. It's not well. This.
Tu ne nous sèmeras pas comme ça.
See if any one of these guys have things that I can use. I wish looting was a little faster, but I guess if you made it instantaneous, it would be almost non-realistic. But at the same time, this is Assassin's Creed, where the gods of ancient times were essentially real. It's nice to see that the bodies that you can loot turn white. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Turns out it's the last one, isn't it? I have to make sure who the messenger is.
Halt! Ne bouge plus!
Il mériterait qu'on l'enferme.
Regarde, il a envie qu'on joue avec. Conduite n'est pas tolérée ici.
What do you want?
Strange time to be delivering a message. Does it by any chance concern the expedition that's leaving shortly?
Who are you to care?
Tell me what you know, or I will wring it out of you.
No! Very well. The governor wanted me to tell the harbor master to allow a French ship to be sent, rather than a Spanish one, on the condition that certain goods be transported as a special favor.
The expedition will also be used for smuggling.
Well, I wouldn't say it so plainly, but...
Thank you. Good night.
So right here. Might as well do it, right?
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain...
No, you can't see me. I'm standing on the roof.
That is the question. With
Well,
this
I guess
knowledge,
it's not
France and
African
Spain will have the
American.
privilege of navigational precision.
Wait.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage?
Be in the well. failed. Gonna run away now.
The most stock at the lowest price.
Didn't go well. Come at me. This we're not gonna worry about 100%. We're gonna get out. Up the rock. Yeah, I'm not worried about ending the mission. Let me in. Oh man, every time I open that door, I think it starts the cutscene.
Alors, what did you find?
An opportunity beyond imagination. These scientists aim to record navigational secrets for our beloved kings to use at war. But we can seize them to extraordinary advantage for my brotherhood and the Maroon. We need only supply literate recruits, and the rest will take care of itself.
That is all. Nothing more on the governor.
That is all? That is everything! How many more could be freed with this knowledge in our hands?
All things require balance, Adéwalé. To achieve independence, the Mayons require stability, anonymity, and information. That has always been my role. What now? That is what I thought. The storm brought you in, and you will leave on the tempest of opportunity and imagination. And I will be left here to do what I can. Powerless.
No, any day now the Maroons will rise up. Then I will leave, not before. I've decided.
You are as arrogant as the French. Blanc. All of you. That is all you are.
Bastien?
No. Go now.
Sometimes I still wonder, like watching their interactions, if they're friends, allies, enemies, what they are to each other. It's hard to tell. Alright. So what do I need? Liberate Wellington Plantation in the Caribbean Sea. Wellington Plantation. Montez. Tortuga. Wellington. Alright, so let's... I can't fast travel to my ship, but I can to the Maroon hiding. Oh, let's talk to these the guys that can upgrade my stuff first. everything's free as long as you clear the slaves out. Except the ammo, but you can't get free ammo if you clear enough slaves. Alright, let's see if there is a harbor master here. There is. He's way over there, though.
New findings are available to you, Captain, should you be interested.
That's interesting. I didn't realize that you needed... Huh. To upgrade your ship with money and... utilities. I thought it was just all slave. Oh, is the wheel of bindings? Yeah, let's take all this stuff. It just signifies that we're free. That we're free.
Excellent.
Let's go to Wellington, which is... That's fun. That's probably not good.
Captain Strick!
Loose and trim too!
Trim to
Loose for us,
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Loose sail! Put that all she'll deck, sailor!
That's not gonna be good. So I'm gonna try to sail around it. Take this ship without the big one seeing. I think we can.
Fire!
Ready to bark, Captain! Fire! Working on it! Loaded! Fire! Fire! Waiting order! Here it comes! All in the stunsails! Fire! Make a shot through her there! Fire! Hold them in! Get off the wind!
shit pretty quickly. And then on to Williamton. Second enemy captain. Some better shot. Good work. Captain. Tear up this person. Oh. Repair.
She'll take it!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Trinidad's one. Civilian ship like Trinidad might be hard, very difficult to get in there. On the other side, I guess.
To quarters! With a wheel!
They're pirate hunters!
Mortars are there!
Douse all but men's! Close down! Catch some wind! Struts out! Let's get moving!
We can't...
Fire! Fire! Take fire!
No, I have to battle it.
They flood us, but we hold for now. Batten yourselves! Fire! Fire! On your mark! Fire! Fire! Brace yourselves! Brace for impact! Another hit, and we're blots out, Captain.
We're fit to ponder!
Fire! Fire!
Alright. Now it's called the Rose.
Fire!
Slow.
Missed! Lordy! Fire! Mortars! Hold down! Hold down! Stop bringing too much! Fire!
Mortar fire.
Top Scotland! Royal studs! We can't take on those guns, Adéwalé! Fasten yourselves! The hell, buddy! Brace! We'll break up! We've been hit! Fire! Fire! Awaiting orders! Fire! Mortars incoming! Fire! Stay out of range, Adéwalé! We're making two hits! Douse the royals and tops! Fire! Crowd on every inch of sail! Damn me, please! Brace yourselves! Hammer us that time! Fire! Ah! Brace! We got it! Fire! Fire! Fasten yourselves! Hand to floor! Hand on the helm, Captain! Fire! Destroy us, but be hold for now! Ready to bark, Captain! Stay out! We're just about wrecked, Captain! We've been touched!
Ooh, that was a little harder than I hoped it would be. I guess it didn't help that I ran myself into that cliff. My bad. What's in the flag? Alright. There we go. Let's try. Let's see if... Alright. Both of them. Those one scout's dead. Get the flag. And that should clear us to go and kill the crew. Close. He survived the... Alright. Got 15. Yep. Let's wait. down on the Oh, there's the hook. There. Which one of you is? Someone needs to die. Thank you. Out in the alleys. Yeah, we're definitely gonna repair the Expo pre-tank. Or is it Expo pre-tank?
Surprise. Crowd it all on!
Alright, let's liberate this plantation.
Reef the topsails and gallants! Hold down and clew up!
Dr. Ship. Alright, locate the key. If I was holding the key, where would I hide? There you guys. Some blue and a red. I need a gold. Where is this gold guy? By the house, maybe? Don't climb the alarm bell, dude. There you are. Let's see what this does. Let's see if he goes trying to go after slaves or something. Did you not know what's going on, man? No, he's just gonna... What are you doing now? Unlock the doors and liberate the slaves. I'm about to do that.
What? Hey! Oh, shit, thing.
There are guards still blocking our path. Stay put and I will deal with them.
Next door. Next door's way over there. Oh, that's not as far as I thought it was. To the rock. One more.
Stay here. There are still a few guards in our way.
All the way across the way. Pretty sure I killed most of them, though. Look at that guy. And that guy down there. Let's run where they can't see me. And we're good, because I already cooked them. And there's a couple chickens. Alright, there we go. We can do our next mission now.
Be careful out there. The danger is not over yet.
Alright, so where are we now? We're up to Firecracker Bag and raid bonus and full crew members. Cool. Well, I almost slipped a free ammunition. Got a long ways to go for the machete and cannon and the special. I don't remember what the special reward is. But the best way to get a little hint of clue from my personal experience with Freedom Cry is if you're gonna try to get everything, do slave ships, because they are the one that's gonna get you there the quickest. 500, if you can manage to do slave ships without getting any slaves killed, you'll have it in 4, 5 at the most. Because there's only slaves, it's not maroons that count towards that. Alright. Fast travel. We're not going to plantation. Alright, what do we got here? Wish I could just jump off of this and kill that guy. Alright, we're almost there. Stop beating on my friend. I could be without the camera in the tree. Pretty sure he was dead at the first time you sliced him in the face. And you did it the third or 4th time. That's what I think about you. I'm gonna figure out what that is right there. Why that's showing up.
Thank you, mister. I owe you my life.
Make your ancestors proud.
This is much better. That's exactly what that was. And it's going to take some rearranging, which we'll do after. She's upstairs. Can I climb? No, I gotta take the stairs. Ooh, our special room. Looks like Lawrence Prince.
Adéwalé, your ambition still gives me pause. But I promised Auguste my help.
What's this?
The forged manifest. Or so I am told. One of your famous recruits wrote it.
Joachim Francois, Henry Marchand, Fortuné Jean. Good. I'm sure you will serve the expedition well.
Louis Gaudin will meet with the harbor master to arrange the remaining affairs of your expeditionary voyage. You may take the opportunity to switch the manifest.
At your signal, we will be ready to board.
Thank you. And thank you, Bastien.
Anything for the Marron of Saint-Domingue.
Oh well, I think. Pretty sure I can't kill this guy. Nope.
The thanks is all mine. And now I must away and will be meeting with the harbor master. All in the name of science, of course.
Of course.
Is he running?
Ne bouge plus!
Who is Skyward? Actually, I believe he was a real person. I don't know much about him. I kind of just skimmed over his biography. I didn't realize he was going to be in the game more than the Gouverneur. So all I really know is that he was a French scientist. I don't really know much about him. I'd have to do some research, but yeah, I guess that was my own hubris, I guess. Of course he did. Of course he did.
Good day, monsieur. And to you as well.
Oh, I didn't go well. Guess that's my own fault though, right?
Mes pauvres enfants, aurait été un honnête homme à faire vivre sa famille.
So he's gonna make this a pain in the butt by running through.
Tu ne nous échapperas pas!
Approchez, approchez! Et ici les trésors qui tombent.
Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to try to put everybody to sleep. Except these two die.
Tu n'échapperas pas à ton sort! Je suis pas de soldat!
Toi, arrête-toi!
Reviens, espèce de lâche! Il prend la fuite! Arrête, attends-moi! Tes dernières paroles.
But they're all going that way. Even my actual area alone.
Good day, monsieur. And to you as well. I trust the preparations are coming along well. Things certainly do seem to be busy.
Indeed, sir. As you can see, my men are working around the clock to prepare everything. You may expect a fine vessel fitted to precisely the demands of science and other activities.
What other activities?
Do not worry about the things. All will be settled. There is only the outstanding matter of your slave.
I don't have to tell them any further than this. Alright.
Of the manifest?
Yes, right here.
Come then. You must be itching to inspect everything.
Indeed, I am.
As difficult as it may be, taking this stance will ensure the safety of you, your family and friends, and the good people of
Let's
Beaumont.
do... Well, I guess it's not really that different, is it? Because I do this all the time. This is what I enjoy. Actually, I need you to go away, so I'm going to desert you. So you attack other people. Where are you going? I see that dead body, I think.
Le cadavre est encore chaud.
Plus vite! Il s'enfuit!
Dang it.
Pirates have been spotted close to the borders of Sandor. The threat is imminent, and we must take it right.
What's it? Oh, I hit the wrong one. I wonder if he'll go kill the sleeping bag. I didn't do it? Oh, that's not good.
Attends là.
Blah. Oh wow, that was enough. Cool. Drop off wasn't too bad.
Some of the sailors for a few nights as our aims.
Good shot.
I am sad to say that 3 cargo ships from Saint-Domingue were lost today just outside our borders. Pirate activity is suspected.
Why is that guy just kind of doing this with his sword? There's a guy going crazy, cutting away at your friends. Help them.
In your prayers.
Halte, fais voir tes tristes.
Gouverneur de Fayet has employed a group of trustworthy individuals to embark on a quest.
You for real?
Mieux vaut l'écouter, mon gars.
Reviens, Boa!
So he climbs instead
À
of...
tes risques et périls! On a perdu ce vautour!
Oh, that's not who I thought it was. I thought those were regular guards, not the people of the ship. Alright, so what we're gonna try to do this time is we're gonna berserk the big guy there. That's a sleep dart. Alright, so let's berserk his friend. That's also a sleep dart. Let's berserk this guy. believe this guy will have more guards. He did. Cool. Right up this way where nobody's standing. Alright. Yay, we finally did it. It only took like, what, 15 minutes?
Black flag. They'll be picked to the bone.
Captain. He's worth the fight.
With a little skill in the right wind, it won't last long.
They're singing in a storm.
To slow their flight. Wind's getting rough. Batten yourselves! Fire!
Where's the ship that I'm supposed to be protecting?
They're firing a volley!
Take a shot, bowline!
Use them against that. We've been caught! Picking up! Yeah! We are ready! Fire!
That's their weak spot. Take the shot! Fire! On your mark, Captain!
Carpenter, need time to set the shortened sail! Get off the spall!
Take a shot through! Fire!
Fire!
too. Woo. Let's see what's next.
Can you picture it, Augustin? Once you are trained and our recruits return with these navigational secrets, you will be able to go explore and recruit from any land.
It will be a great temptation. But my fight is in Port-au-Prince, Adéwalé. I must stay focused.
Build a Maroon Navy, then.
Do not mistake my gratitude, Adéwalé. This ship is a grand blessing. An advanced knowledge of the seas, a boon to our cause. But the Marons do not crave an empire. Only independence over our own territory.
Very well, Augustin. But mark my words, you will be fit to command a navy, of one ship or many, when our work here is done.
Can I fast travel to the mission? Yes, I can. Yes, 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 I can. Alright. Jump right there. I don't know why I just called it eagle jump. With my friends. Stop punching my friends. I'm gonna have to punch your friends with a machete.
Thank you, mister. I owe you my life.
We can only put a stop to this by helping each other.
Guess that's his own fault for there's some kill more right here, look. Whoa, they all just spawned in.
What's it up?
Bye.
Refermez la noce, les gars.
Celui-ci. Non. Celui-là.
Right here. Down with the ship.
Adé, Augustin has learned of another slave ship to intercept. I beg you to reconsider.
Special orders from your sometimes confidant, the governor.
No, it is as I feared. With all the slaves you have freed, the French are in panic.
Let the French live in the fear they earned.
It is not so simple. Curfews are strict. Punishments are harsher and more frequent. You help the ones you freed, but at what cost to the ones you can't?
A small price for independence. The sooner Augustine's revolution comes, the sooner all slaves will live in peace as free people.
Gouverneur de Fayet threatens retaliation.
And he is behind this.
No, Adéwalé.
Not another word. I don't want to hear it.
Probably should have listened. Probably.
Get the men! Your pirate days, did you cross many slave ships?
More than a few. But when I sailed with Kenway, Plunder was the only prize. Plunder or information leading to more plunder.
Did you never wish to intervene?
It is wise for a quartermaster to keep his wishes to himself, if he also wishes to remain as quartermaster. But yes, the thought did cross my mind. When the assassins offered me the opportunity to pursue more serious aims, I left the plundering behind.
But the slave ships also?
No, for I am still an assassin, and I have found them again. I would not trade my years as a pirate for anything.
You enjoyed your freedom.
They hardened me for the work we do today. And when I am done, you will also have pirates to thank for your training.
Yes, Captain.
There they are. Frigs, frigs, all of them. So that one slave ship, the Isle de France. Ah, the wind blew me off course.
Carpenter, need time to set that right.
Ease off the wind!
Fire! That's their weak spot. Fire! Done!
Fire! Off to Debbie Jones!
Finish her.
Fire! There, cannon! Button yourselves! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Captain!
Fire!
Shot there!
Yeah, you know what they're doing.
No! They'll sink the ship!
It's the plan.
I think we must act fast.
Fire!
Get that dog back in! On your mark, Captain!
Fire!
Captain Adé, I think we must act fast.
I think I'm below 50%.
Reef, shorten all sail!
Reef, assez!
Pulling the lines, man. We got slaves to free. Hey, you guys drawing lines here? This is taking longer than it should.
Captain, I worry. If we do not respond fast, it will be too late.
They're taking too long.
Return to the ship and prepare to receive survivors.
So I guess you're getting an idea now on how slave ships were set up. A lot of slaves were actually died. Hurry! Took over based on poor rations, not enough food, disease, everything. And there was no funeral rites. Bodies were just dumped over the edge of the ships. I remember it, they weren't even wrapped. They just kind of dumped overboard.
Hurry!
Capsizing. Without the camera movement so frequently. Feel bad for that guy. Well, to be honest, I feel bad. Back slaves, but these guys are coming around. It's just that's a fate that we do have this control liberty. Oh, I made it out. Next to the jellyfish. Not everyone was solo. Why does he have his machete out? Can you tell me that?
Gouverneur de Fayet. I thought I understood his indifference. I did not anticipate the extent of his heartlessness.
You tried to warn me. We are all guilty. A governor will pay with his own life. My creed demands that I see to it.
C'est la main. C'est raté. Revenge is cold comfort. Once the fire is gone, another tyrant will take his place.
His death must give this generation of warriors hope. They must not abandon the goal of independence.
And the death of these souls? Some barely new life.
We will always mourn them.
Really, if I'd have had my ship a little stronger. But I will take Lafayette's for life. We're just gonna do fast travel. Especially if the last mission is already open. Fast travel to the moon, room, the hideout. Alright, let's check the ship. Yeah. Probably don't need to go down here to get to the upgrade any ship stuff because, well, I can't afford it. I can afford it, I guess, but what's the point? I'm on the last mission.
New findings are available to you, Captain, if you be interested.
I guess if I needed the achievements, it'd be worth getting, huh? Full armor, definite. And that's everything. Yeah, mortar's my favorite. I gotta worry about the Expo 3-day stuff. Oh, there's one of the hidden items for you to find is actually under a beached whale. I'm not gonna tell you where it is. I want you to find it on your own when you play, but oh my goodness, it was the weirdest thing to see. And then there's a sunken ship you definitely need to check out. Yeah, it's worth playing and exploring this whole thing, I think.
I have a few new things.
Pouches? Firecrackers? That I don't use? Ammunition? Definitely fill up on berserky darts. Darts. And I suppose some firecrackers. And some smoky bombs. Alright.
You are
Let's
wise,
do this
Captain.
thing.
You never know what this cool world has in store.
1, 2, 3. Do it.
I believe it is time. The governor grows complacent. His guards lazy. They have already forgotten the terror they wrought. I will remind them.
Once you have removed the Fayet, you will no longer be safe here.
Nor will the Maroons be if I stay.
It will bring me sadness to see you go.
We will meet again to celebrate Maroon independence.
You know well the grounds of the governor's residence. Choose your moment. Do not get caught.
Alright, here we go. Honestly, probably should have killed him the first time. Do not get caught, so we might as well use sneaky tools. What about you? And what about you? Seems like all of the berserked ones can't stay on their feet.
Where do they hide the ghost ship?
Brothers, they did not survive the journey.
I
really
will
hope they don't
personally
respawn.
find and kill every last one of you until I find my answer. Where is the hideout of the Maroons?
I can't remember.
It's him!
Get out of my way. There you go, well. He's gonna make this shift way I'm back down. Oh, he's not gonna make it. Cool.
Bring him to justice!
That went better than anticipated.
Who will come to your rescue? Your slaves? The overseers who follow your orders? Pathetic. What kind of man does not fight for himself? Why? I have killed many men on principle, but never have I wanted one to suffer as much as you. To understand what it is to gasp and beg for your life, and the innocents you drowned.
You mean those slaves? That ship? But they're not even human. Without the discipline and guidance of their masters, they turn to rebellion. Murder. Like you.
I only wish that were true.
Brutal, isn't he? Oh, he turned him over. The fact that I hit him with that blunderbuss was hilarious.
It is done. He suffered badly. I made sure of it.
Have you come to say goodbye?
For now. But not without giving you this.
Oh.
After all this time, you lost interest.
You're not worried it will fall into Templar's hands?
I fear worse things now. No Templar plot can equal your wrath.
You tried to make light at a time like this?
Only to lighten my sorrow at leaving.
You will return to your Brotherhood of Assassins, and whatever duty they assign you.
I will return, yes. But I feel a tide changing within me. I'm no longer young. I must devote my energy to those who struggle for freedom. I will use my conviction and my creed to defend them alongside anyone who will help me.
I have no one left to serve this to. I will keep it for memory.
There it is, the end of Freedom Cry, and the true, full, complete ending of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Next time, we're going to start Assassin's Creed Rogue and learn what it's like to be another assassin. We'll talk a little bit next time about, of course, the setting and the first person we target. I hope to get into a little bit of lore, but we'll see. There was a lot of lore to dig through within Assassin's Creed 4. But until next time, I hope you all have a great night. Oh! And before I forget, if you enjoy the content that I bring to you, take a look in the links below in the description for my website and my social media. And as always, you can like and subscribe. So, truly, until next time, good night.